The richest man on the planet is finally preparing to conquer the sky. After years of rumors, pauses, and whispered promises, Elon Musk's long-anticipated Tesla super-electric plane, now carrying the name Tesla Model E, has stepped out of the shadows. Yet what hides inside this aircraft is far stranger than what most people imagined. To understand what exactly is happening with the fresh wave of details surrounding Tesla's electric jet, we have to trace the winding path that led to 2026 and uncover how this machine is expected to shatter everything we know about flight. Today, we pull apart the new revelations that make Musk's upcoming aircraft feel less like a product announcement and more like a declaration of a new aviation era. Origins of the project stretch back to 2021, during a conversation with journalist Kara Swisher at the Code Conference. Musk casually dropped a bombshell. He wasn't just thinking about an electric plane. He was in the middle of designing a supersonic one, and not the traditional kind that needs sprawling runways. He wanted a jet capable of vertical takeoff and landing. The iconic VTOL concept that allows a craft to rise straight into the air like a helicopter before tilting forward into flight. Musk also revealed that the plane would draw power from the same battery technology used in Tesla's electric cars. The catch was that these batteries would need serious upgrades to deliver the kind of range required for aviation. The target was about 400 miles per charge, a figure that falls dramatically short of what modern commercial aircraft cover in a typical day. That limitation would require a chain of charging points positioned roughly every 400 miles. Still, Musk believed that the technological pace would soon bring breakthroughs powerful enough to close that gap. New life was breathed into the story when reports from outlets like The Sun and Daily Mail claimed Tesla had landed a contract worth $458 million from the United States Air Force. According to these reports, Tesla was chosen to develop an unmanned flying vehicle. And the description of the contract made many people wonder if the military's prototype and Musk's teased Model E might actually be one and the same. The agreement required Tesla to build a demonstration aircraft with vertical takeoff and landing abilities and deliver it to the Air Force by November 2023. This requirement mirrored Musk's original vision almost exactly. A two-seater electric jet, VTVL, and the ability to travel at speeds near 700 miles per hour. It started to look like the constant delays weren't stumbles, but intentional pacing. Tesla may have been ensuring it created a working, tested prototype for the military before any consumer-oriented version could be shown. What we do know with certainty is that Tesla's plane is designed to be completely electric. There are no plans for hybrid engines or backup combustion systems. The push toward an all-electric craft has grown stronger thanks to battery advancements, especially in the realm of solid-state technology. These next-generation batteries promise higher energy density, cooler operating temperatures, faster charging, and better safety. They're widely considered the holy grail of electric transportation. Tesla has poured enormous sums of money into solid-state research, positioning itself as a frontrunner in this technological race. With solid-state breakthroughs, the Model E's maximum range could leap far beyond the original 400-mile estimate. Some experts believe a solid-state aviation battery could push the range toward 1,000 miles without recharging. That would suddenly make cross-continental travel not only realistic, but easy in early January. Musk confirmed via a short online post that Tesla was continuing to work on its electric VTOL jet. His message was simple. Development is ongoing, but it will take several years before the plane becomes available to customers. If Tesla completed a prototype for the Air Force by late 2023, that timeline places the public version somewhere between 2025 and 2026. And that aligns perfectly with the growing buzz about Musk's aircraft making its civilian debut just as the next wave of electric aviation is about to explode, of course. Tesla isn't alone in the race. Several startups, including the aviation tech company Aviation, are developing their own electric aircraft. But none of them have hit the milestones Tesla appears to have reached. Aviation's prototype won't be ready for commercial use until at least 2024. and details about its performance remain vague. Tesla's combination of speed, vertical takeoff, range, and battery innovation sets the Model E on a different level entirely. The enormous engineering lead, alongside Tesla's production experience, hints that Musk's jet may become the flagship that defines the next era of flight. Inside the Tesla Model E, a series of stunning features separates it from anything flying today. The first standout element is its top speed, 700 miles per hour. For reference, a typical commercial airliner cruises at about 500 miles per hour. That means the Model E flies roughly 40% faster than most planes in the sky. At that speed, a coast-to-coast trip from New York to Los Angeles drops to barely more than 3 hours, slashing travel time almost in half. A transatlantic journey from New York to London becomes a quick hop of around 2 hours. New York to Paris? Barely over an hour. These numbers effectively shrink the world. For business travelers, global companies, or anyone who wants to cross oceans without losing a full day, the Model E redefines what long distance even means. The aircraft is designed to carry at least 2 passengers. That may sound small compared to giant commercial jets, but it fits Tesla's mission for the Model E, a sleek, personal, premium aircraft built for speed, efficiency, and comfort. Musk has emphasized 2 design priorities. First, passengers must have maximum comfort. Second, the plane must support ample cargo capacity despite its compact size. Inside, the cabin is expected to feel more like a luxurious private pod than a cramped airplane. There will be generous legroom, plush seating, and oversized windows carved into the design for the best sky views. And adding to the comfort, the plane will come equipped with an advanced autopilot system based on Tesla's AI. Riders will simply sit back, tilt their seats, and watch clouds pass while the jet handles the entire journey. The third major innovation is the vertical takeoff and landing system. With VTOL capability, the Tesla Model E can rise straight into the air and land without a runway. This makes it a perfect match for crowded cities, where space is a luxury and runways are impossible to build. Airports could shrink dramatically. Even small pads on skyscrapers or compact landing sites in urban districts could serve as launch points. This is a monumental shift from traditional aircraft, which require thousands of feet of runway. Tesla's VTOL approach transforms cities into potential air hubs, making point-to-point travel faster and removing the need for long taxiing, waiting, and airport congestion. On the power side, the Model E inherits its battery DNA from Tesla's car division, but with major enhancements. The biggest challenge is energy density. Today's lithium-ion batteries do not pack enough energy per kilogram to support long-range flight efficiently. That's why Tesla is pushing aggressively into solid-state designs. These batteries can store more energy, weigh less, and maintain safer temperatures. If Tesla succeeds, the Model E could exceed 1,000 miles of range, obliterating concerns about electric aircraft being suitable only for short trips. Even so, the early version of the Model E is expected to offer at least 400 miles of travel on a single charge. While not matching the range of giant commercial planes, 400 miles is enough to link major cities like New York to Boston, Los Angeles to San Francisco, London to Paris, Toronto to Chicago, or Dubai to Doha. These short-haul corridors represent some of the most heavily trafficked aviation routes in the world. Tesla also plans to install charging stations every 400 miles, allowing pilots to land, recharge, and continue toward longer destinations with minimal downtime. But perhaps the most groundbreaking feature is the jet's autonomous capability. Tesla wants the Model E to operate without a human pilot. The craft will take off, navigate, adjust altitude, avoid obstacles, land entirely through AI guidance and onboard sensors. This nearly eliminates human error, which is responsible for a significant portion of aviation incidents. The array of sensors and next-gen neural networks inside the Model E elevates safety to a level even commercial airlines haven't reached yet. Passengers can stretch out, watch the flight path displayed on the cabin screens, and trust the AI to do the work. Turbulence, risky weather, and manual piloting mistakes become far less threatening. When the aircraft's automated systems continuously analyze data in real time, Tesla is aiming for the Model E to become the safest aircraft ever created. Its electric motors reduce mechanical failure risk dramatically. There are no fuel pipes, exploding hydrocarbons, or combustion chambers. The lower the number of moving parts, the lower the chance of something catastrophic breaking. Pair that with software that continually monitors every component of the aircraft and predicts issues before they occur, and you get an aviation machine built for reliability at every altitude. Tesla's aircraft will also likely include several redundancy layers, multiple independent battery modules, separate motor controls, duplicate sensor systems. If one component fails, the others are ready to take over instantly. All of these factors combine into a plane that doesn't just challenge traditional aviation, it rewrites its rulebook. Speed nearly matching old